Do you know what the highest price that has ever been paid for one of your pieces is?
Babe Ruth, Shohei Ohtani, dual cut autograph in a single card. And that sold on Golden Auctions, and it sold for $15,000.
That's crazy. Was that recent or is that a while ago?
That was last year.
Do you have, like, when it comes to movie stars and things like that, like I'm looking at your Matrix card with Keanu on there. I wonder how like these autos come to be like in the cards. Is it every time that they're sending them to you, or is it ever just like, hey, this is what I want. You go out and find all the things for it.
Yeah. People have asked me to do that, and I can do that. It's not really what we do, but, like there's somebody who got a hold of me, who wanted a Josh Allen. And I'm like, okay, well, let's go look at prices of Josh Allen autographs together. So I just showed him some prices. He's like, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Like the Chris Farley Tommy Boy one, I was so jealous when I saw that card. Like, honestly, I think that's around the time when I was like, oh, I want to get you on the podcast. Cause I'm like, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing like your Indiana Jones pieces.
Yeah,
and I'm
cool.
Yeah. I'm like, this is what a lot of people consider the hobby for them, is not just like, collecting a sport, but it's like collecting art and or nostalgia. And that's what this feels like to me, like just higher end personalized art pieces. And the fact that you are able to, I assume is this a full-time living for you?
It is. It's myself. Aaron is a designer and project manager. He works for me full time. And I have a couple guys who come in part-time to do some assembly for me as well.
So you've turned this thing that started out as making cards for your kids into a full-time job for you. Not only for you, it sounds like for multiple other people too. I guess what's next? Do you have like plans of like, hey, we want to try and do bigger and better things. We want to do like more, expand outside of cards. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. We're in conversations with a few bigger organizations. Good Golf, that's a huge YouTube channel. We did some cards for those guys. One of their management folk gifted them cards that we made of those guys with their relics and such. We just did an award. We made an award for PSA, the grading company, who commissioned us to do a big award for their banquet they did in Chicago last week. They're going to feature us in their magazine next month. We'll be in PSA magazine next month. Yeah. And speaking of the Chris Farley piece, that's going to be featured, in a segment on The Card Life, which is a TV show. Yeah, we did a really cool run for Matt Strom. So check that episode out. Bigger things on the horizon potentially, but like I'm really thankful that I get to do what I do, and I have like interactions with everyday people who want us to do one of a kind pieces. Like that's fine. Like I'm thankful for that. If things go further than that because of what God has blessed me with, like, great, that's fine. But I have no expectation. I never had expectations going into this. I'm just along for the ride. So,
man, that is so cool.
What has been the hardest piece that you've ever worked on? Because I'm sure some of the stuff has to be super intricate, especially with some of these cut autos, like the Babe Ruth cut auto. Man, I would be scared just to handle
that's true.
And then putting it, encapsulating in a card.
The pieces that come through here now, like I'm almost numb to it. Like as far like I think I have 4 Babe Ruths in the shop right now waiting to be worked on. And like, okay, another Babe Ruth came in. Now, when you first asked me when you started asking me that question, what's the most difficult piece I did? I was like, all right, which piece was it that I was cussing the most as I was trying to put this together because it wasn't going right? So I've had a lot of those pieces where like nothing goes right and I have to reprint and refoil. And like I've never ruined a piece. Like, thank the Lord, I've never done that. But like, we're super careful with everything here, and everything that comes to the shop is stored properly and treated with care and filed properly. And we have a well-organized, well-oiled machine at this point, 5 years later after we've been doing this.